Hello everyone and welcome back to another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. This video will be going over 7 teams for Kizuna Akainu Kizaru or Sakazuki Borsalino. If you do not have the Halloween Ace support, you could just put like a Rayleigh support and stall out 2 turns. One for the bind and then another for the slot bind he puts up if you stall for 1 turn. Odin is just here for more damage because of Wano orbs. You can use double V2 Stake Man for this team. The reason we have Pedro's support is because later on, at about level 30 I believe, the additional gimmicks will be that you get 3 more turns of attack down, so 6 in total. Mark will remove 5, and Pedro will remove 2, therefore removing it completely. For the second team versus DEX, it's going to be using a Roger captain and the Sweet Commanders as a friend captain. Sweet Commanders will be providing most of the boosts. There really isn't much to say about this team. I don't think, because I don't have many of the new good strength legends for this Kizuna like Luffy Sanji and Sweet Commanders. So this team that I've made won't be able to do the later stages with the additional gimmicks because I cannot completely remove the attack down. However, for the time being, this team will work. Roger's kind of redundant. He's just a slightly higher attack boost. Being a 3 times over 2 times, slightly probably wasn't the correct word. Oven is here to fulfill the condition. You could probably use Sparrow instead to get rid of the % damage reduction instead of Okiku. Yeah, Kobe very good for this variation because he's a boosted unit as well as removing the low attack up. For the int variation, very simple because there's a lot of good side characters and I have good side characters as well. You can replace Pedro on this team with any decent chain locker / booster because I believe you can punch through the increased defense. Or if you wanted to, you could also use just a side defense up remover. Because Pedro really is not that good here, being a strength unit at all. Vivi will provide the recovery orbs to get rid of the hunger. Odin's support is optional for a Wano orb on the final stage so that Roger can deal 25% more damage. Germa can be replaced with any orb booster. They actually did nothing for this team because if you have correct supports, you could probably get a full board of matching orb this anyways. And Law provides an orb boost as long as Roger is the captain, as well as a chain boost. I guess Germa did provide a small chain boost with their super type when they were swapped to the captain. You were also supposed to use Luffy, Sanji, friend captain with this team. I forgot because, well, it's been a few days since I've made these teams. But yeah, you can still punch through with the hunger. The hunger isn't too detrimental, but you definitely want to get rid of it later on. Jinbei, very useful because after level 30, you will get the additional gimmick of getting paralyzed for I believe 5 or 7 turns, and obviously Jinbei reduces that. You'll also get silence for additional turns. Actually, maybe not. Maybe silence stays at 5. Yeah, this team very nice. Does a lot of damage. Another team for the INT variation, utilizing Luffy, Sanji, friend captain. You actually don't even need to use their special on stage 2, since if your friend captain has the hunger ability leveled up to any extent, like level 3 I believe removes 2 turns of the hunger. Well, they're not really turns, 2 instances of the hunger. And then you can just use the swap. In this case, I had level 5 hunger reduction, so that completely removed it, because level 5 on Luffy Sanji removes 3 turns, 3 stacks, whatever hunger can be called. Vankov used just to remove the defense up on this team, actually. If Jinbei wasn't there, she would also reduce silence, but Jinbei is just very good for this Kizuna. Remember that if you're planning to use this team, that GARP requires you to hit good, great, perfect for his highest attack boost. Some of you may be confused, this is actually Treasure Map Blackbeard, not Super type Blackbeard. And Treasure Map Blackbeard has the captain ability to resist special rewind by 2 turns. This Magellan is Kizuna Magellan. Probably will not have him if you're new returning. He really isn't needed, it's just more damage because conditional. Conditional will actually bypass immunity because it's like a preemptive poison. So whenever you enter a new stage, it poisons them before they can put up their immunity. Friend captain, you can kind of run whatever. I just ran Mihawk because super type. Very easy to fill because Blackbeard is a warlord. Boa is also a warlord. So Mihawk's condition is just any warlord and Luffy, I believe. GARP is here for their revive. They revive with like 21% HP. I really don't know why they put 21 instead of 20. Like, there aren't many units in the first case that kill at 20, so I don't know why you want to restrict them even more. Like, they aren't even seeing play in the first place. But yeah, they really want you to use Ambush GARP in all these Kizunas, because 21% HP. Final team will be Katakuri, super type Katakuri. I managed to pull them. in the anniversary Sugo Fest. Yeah. The only thing I have to say about this one is that I used Katakuri's super type on stage 2. You should probably save it for the revive so that you can actually have a conditional. I only had an attack up in this clip. Which is still enough damage, but maybe later on it won't be enough damage. Dofi is here to get rid of the resilience that they will have later on. And Capone is here for a self HP cut so that you can activate Katakuri's super type a lot easier. I also messed up special order. I used Akainu after Luffy Boa. So I had a random chance at mashing orbs when Luffy Boa would have guaranteed them.